Yeah, we live. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back. I'm sorry, it's been a while, but we're back with the multiplayer podcast. Put my headset on as we speak. Back with the multiplayer podcast. I haven't done one in about 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. About 2 weeks to 3 weeks. They act like it's been like 5 months, but I've been working on. If you don't know, I've been working on something totally new. That's why I haven't even did the show Saturday, the digital streets. I'm back and getting back to that too, guys. I'm bringing something new that I'm doing. I'm not saying that I'm the only one doing it, but something that's going to be new for me, and I'm going to have something that's exclusive for the live stream channel, which be the giveaways and stuff. Like I said, I have a few cool stuff. I was going to wait to partner in the channel, but I got a few people that's getting down with me, rock out with me. My man David here, met him, cool cat, met him in Bang Bang. But we're gonna do that show exclusively on Fridays, probably about 9:30 or so, somewhere along those lines. We gotta get together, still come up with a name and topics. But our first giveaway and stuff will be this Friday. You gotta follow the live stream. But like I said, me saying thank you for rocking out with us and and everything that I do. Like I said, on this stream, on this thing here, I'm gonna have a team of streamers. If you don't want to be in park and everyone wants to talk on stuff, I'm trying to get together a team like just for the stream, make a team for that stuff there, go against other streamers. Like I said, I'm working, man. I also want like a radio type show too. So, your boy can put some bread behind him. I'm really, really take it serious and just rock out with your boy. Thank you. But anyway, I've always been combative. K Megan, he's the diva. He'll be here in about 5-6 minutes. My man Alex, he lost his flip flop on the subway. He's coming. Alex should be here in about 3 minutes. You know what I mean? The pony you love to hate. Listen, you guys asked me about Porter Rock. Porter Rock did us like my man on the 5 Heartbeats, man. He went platinum, right? He went platinum with the multiplayer podcast, right? Got his name up. Then he released
Porter Rock think he's Cisco. You think he's Cisco right now?
On the 5 Heartbeats. He said, man, this is a hurtful moment or some shit. He's like, yeah, I'm releasing my solo album, Flash. It's lonely at the top. He took the Grammy and said he's leaving the group right now.
My spot, Flash.
Yeah.
Whoa, no. That nigga more like Eddie Kane leaving the group.
Hey, yo, he said, you want my spot, Next Gen? Well, you ain't.
Facts.
Shout out to Captain America, though.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Whatever. He's doing his 60 frame, no lag podcast. He didn't buy himself. He got a group. I don't know what the hell is going on. But anyway, today is Thursday. We're back doing this. Like I said, we'll be again every Thursday at 7:30. I'm back. I'm energized, man. But like I said, a few things that I want to talk about today, that we're going to talk about today. I'm let the room, like I said, still I didn't even send a tweet out. I'm bugging. Let the room full up. But there have been some rumblings going around the gaming community. There was a leak yesterday for Project Scorpio, $400 or $399 or euros, pounds, whatever the fuck that was. But I know Crap and those guys and K Megan, and a lot of people were saying the Scorpio is going to be $400. Now I'm gonna say my piece, and again, because I don't think a lot of you get what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this again. You know what I mean? I got sometimes I gotta talk to you like the mother on Charlie Brown. Listen, I'm not against it having a $400 Scorpio. I'm always for the little man. What I'm saying is that don't get your hopes up too high looking for a $400 console. Every generation, every time a new console or device comes out, we always get these price leaks, and they're always wrong. They said the Switch was going to be $200, and it was $250. Remember that leak? You know what I mean? It happens all the time. So I'm just saying, for what we're getting with Project Scorpio, look at it like this. And again, you could probably count on one hand or two hands the amount of games that we got in this generation that's 1080p 60, a lot 1080p 60. Right, so with the Scorpio, we're supposed to get 4K 60. You understand what I'm saying? 4K 60 game DVR, hyper chamber cooling, and all that shit there. Like we get a nice piece of tech there. You know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna say this again.
Vapor chamber. I think it's vapor chamber.
Whatever the goddamn case may be, most of these damn PC elitists is whatever. They don't even have that shit in their rigs. You know what I mean? We're getting.
Black Bum's gonna take that
about it though.
I don't care, man. But anyway, we get a decent P at the tech. But at the end of the day, besides performance is important. Performance is important. But the games are going to look better graphically. If you look at what some of the things that they leaked and said, and I want you guys to give your opinion on this. they said, we're not leaving leak, but we said that on Digital Foundry from the interview they did with Andrew Goosen and Albert Pinello's guys, the games that were running at 900p this generation that was on the Xbox One, that they're going to be a native 4K 60, and not only will they be native 4K 60, that they're going to be at a higher graphic fidelity. That's the most important thing. That's something again that the Pro is not doing. And that I was reading an article today that said that the sales of the Pro were kind of sluggish. And I said this, and again, Sony needs to get off the whole resolution thing because the PS4 Pro is a very capable console. But you can either have a higher resolution or better graphics. I'd rather just do 1080p 60, let it upscale to 4K if need be or whatever, and give me better graphics. But that's just me because, again, the average gamer, when they walk into the store, they just say, my TV, well, your TV's going to upscale anyway, but, it doesn't look better graphically. That's something I've always said. I bought the Pro day one. But like I said, I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm going to let you guys give your opinion of what you think about the $400 or the $399 or 400 euros or 400 francs. What do you guys think about that?
Well, I hope it costs a little bit more, to tell the truth, because
okay,
if it costs like something like 500 or so, something like $500 and shit, at least we know we're going to be getting a more premium product, because Microsoft.
Okay.
Microsoft are going to do whatever they can to take the hit financially. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if they still take a hit financially and it's $500, at least we know we're going to be getting exactly what they promised, a cool piece of tech. If it starts coming around at that $399 mark and shit like that, do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be expecting to hear some talk about checkerboarding as the time goes on. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Well, this is just what you're saying there. We are going to hear something about checkerboarding because as time goes on, graphic engines become more graphically demanding. This right now, for what I was told, again, that what's been on the market since 2013 and up to now, the Scorpio.
I feel that, but Scorpio is supposed to be a monster. It's powerful. It is a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the Scorpio.
No. Hold on. Let me just finish my point.
Okay.
So this is what I really want to say, though. Mm-hmm. And that's great that my boy Warzone Gamer just joined in. What's good, Warzone Gamer?
What's up, my brother?
Fuck the Pro.
That's what's up. Fuck the Pro. I agree with you.
Nigga, because the Pro, was not made for 4K. It wasn't even made for frame rates. That shit was made for VR. And now that VR's flopping, Sony are stuck with a console on the market which is dog shit and not worth anything for anyone that don't want.
You're probably right about that, but
so fuck the Pro, because they're easy and shit.
No, you say fuck Sony, so it's a Nintendo thing, huh?
Mario Kart next week, bitches. We know all three of us like that Mario Kart.
That nigga MVP a fresh out of the way. Nigga be flip flopping like a mother. He be on
right?
Beat. He be on that beat.
Word. I agree with I'm like, the last time I spoke to this nigga, he was cool. Like, what the fuck happened? Damn.
MVP got friend no foe. I'm trying to tell you, man. He the black gamer Nate, man. He on that dude. Wow, man. Hey, Dave.
I agree with
him. What you gotta say, Dave?
I agree with MVP though, man. Like, if you come in at $399, it's probably some bullshit, some old checkerboarded PlayStation Pro shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an Xbox guy. I'm okay if it's 500. I'm okay with that. The casuals gonna buy that bullshit anyway. They're gonna buy the S. This for you and me.
Casuals lives matter. All right.
Yeah, it matters. It matters.
Casuals lives matter.
That's why they got that S. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
That's Scorpio for us, man. Like I can't see it coming in at $399, man. Like I think the
Scorpio will be $600. I call it.
Scorpio gonna be $500, man. $499.
This nigga work for Microsoft. Hold up.
Nah, I don't. I just think it's gonna be $499, man.
$399.
I can't see nothing different than that, man.
Well, if they can do $399, that'd be a great look.
What you at work all day? I gotta cut your mic up.
Bro. It's kind of like the streets, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put your head on the swivel. You know
right.
If it's $399, bro,
it's over.
I mean, it's a dope price, but it don't feel premium for $399.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. $499 is that. Yeah. Ooh, man, should I buy it? And then when you get it, you have that buyer satisfaction when you get it home, because not everybody even has that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that premium product, fam. When I'm not gonna lie, when I got the Switch and I knew it was sold out, I was repeatedly checking Amazon just to make sure that still says temporary unavailable, so I could feel good about having my Switch, even with that busted left Joy-Con and shit. You know what I'm saying? People like to feel good about what they buy, and that $4.99 shit will have you walking out of the store and then getting another chick's number, even though your wifey's there with you. Do you know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm sitting next to my girl now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's real out here, man. $4.99, nigga. $4.99.
I feel like with all the stuff they said they put in there, man, it can't be $3.99, man. Like they did a lot of work to it. Like if you ask me, the Pro was just some off the shelf throw together shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this money.
VR.
Let it fuck with the VR. Let it boost the VR. Make everything look better. But I can't see that coming in. I can't see the Scorpio coming in $3.99, bro. I'm sorry. I'm seeing 500 or more. I mean.
Yeah,
well,
I'm gonna say the safe spot is $4.99. That's the safe.
Yeah,
the safe spot.
It's definitely $4.99.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I'll
that's
believe
the minimum.
500 over $3.99.
Anything over $4.99 is trouble.
I think it's the minimum.
I mean, for the hardcore, they're gonna go out there and buy it regardless. Because like I was the idiot who bought the PS3 at $6. Well, I didn't buy it. I was out there to buy it. I ended up winning it anyway. But I was out there to buy it regardless at $600. So the hardcore is gonna support it all the way. But after that, I don't know who. Yeah, man.
No, I'm gonna say this, and I even the casuals are what brings the dollar sign. It's just, there's the thing. At the end of the day, right? When they're casual, because some casuals, I'm not talking about. You got two types of casuals. You got the mean that put the seeing Caucasian and the seeing casual. But I'm serious, you got the motherfuckers that are by the Madden, the Duty, the 2K. And that's it. And they don't give a fuck what they ain't got the top of the MTV. They don't care what they plan on. Or get look good to me, right? You got those. And you got those that go out there and spend good money on the equipment, and they still, you know what, they're gonna get the premier console or whatever the case may be, but they still gonna maybe play their Madden, their Duty and stuff like that. But this is where it will shine. And again, and Microsoft is not gonna have, I won't say this again, they won't have a problem asking for $500 for this console. As long as I'm not talking about a digital foundry side-by-side comparison. I'm talking about when you walk into the store, you're like, oh shit, what's that? You know what I mean? Then they won't have a problem asking for a $500, price tag. You know what I mean? But if you need this, you know how they're doing digital foundry. Well, this play here, they kind of slide, is stuttering. Then it would be an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It needs to. Sorry to interrupt you, but it needs to have that. You remember when 360 first came out, and they had that Fight Night round 3 moment when you walk in the room, and then somebody from your uncle walks in the room and they be like, "Oh, so you're watching boxing?" No, that's the game. That's the game time.
You know what, bro?
Remember them days.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this, before I go on a tangent. That's what I said when I got so much shit thrown at me. When I said this in 2013, it's like 2014. I was saying this because even though Rise was, like that was a work of art. But I always said that this generation this far, we didn't get that old shit moment. I've been saying that shit for a while. I haven't said it in a while, but I've said it a few times. Like, you know what I mean? I remember playing Gears of War, 1. Remember?
Yes.
And the motherfucker would get out the hell and run up the steps.
That's when I felt that old mind with Gears of War.
Yeah, that was an old shit moment. I remember playing God of War 3 and me ripping Hercules.
That was crazy too. Yeah.
And Killzone 2. That shit. I was playing that the other day actually, and I was like,
Killzone 2 was hot, but it wasn't one of those moments where it was just like, oh man.
Play that shit again, yeah. If you play that shit right now,
nigga, you a Scorpio halfway, nigga. What you talking about, man?
People playing that shit Haze. That shit they had on PS3 Haze or Maze.
Nigga done switched up on us, you heard? Nigga on that Nintendo shit.
They ain't got friend or foe. That nigga
get that first level on that Call of Duty 4 when they was on the boat and they running through there. That was that moment too, man. That was one of them.
You know why? Because Because that was the introduction of how you say HD to gamers. Even though the original Xbox had 40i, 40p, but you know what I mean, but for real. But you this that and you can game in SD. This was the first time we were playing as console gamers. We're playing games at 720p, 1080i, and I remember look at the sweat on live and 2K and all that shit.
Just a little bullshit detail that we will get crazy.
You know what I mean? That shit blew my mind, and I'm hoping maybe that will never come back again because games have become more we get used to it after a while. I don't know we'll get that old shit moment again. But as far as graphically, if they're saying that for console gamers or whatever, that we're gonna get the ultra PC textures and all that shit for $400 to $500 and 4K 60 and all that shit. I don't really care about the resolution, but
I mean, I don't even think games will give us
We're
that
not getting
wow factor.
ultra.
Games aren't going to give us that wow factor graphically anymore. I think games are going to give us that wow factor in scale. You understand
what do you mean
by
by explain?
In the sense, in the sense where environments they become more destructible, like you said with Crackdown, stuff like that. That makes you...
Okay. I can add to that. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
What to me that was stuck out to me this generation was the tessellation and particle effects and Killer Instinct. I remember we was going from DirectX 9 to DirectX 11, and those particle effects you do start implement like DirectX 11.
Yeah.
That's little shit on the screen like that's different. But I was still waiting, and again I will say this, I kind of blame it on all the cross-gen development and all the remasters, because this generation was the only generation that we ever that normally, I'll give you an example. When the Super Nintendo came out, that was it for the NES. You know what I mean? When the Wii came out, that was it for the GameCube. But when the PS3 came out, that was it for the PS2. This generation, like 80% of the games were released on the 360 and the Xbox One and the PS3 and the PS4, as far as the multiplats or whatever. You know what I mean? So they didn't take advantage of those 5.5 gigs of RAM or So
there's still some exclusives that look good and stuff. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Even though the Order plays like shit, the Order
it's a very pretty looking game.
Yeah,
Uncharted 4 is a very
well.
pretty looking game.
Bloodborne looks amazing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, your fan base hates me, man. I'll be eating them up in the chat. The chat, man.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alex. On the real shit, I have motherfuckers kind of next gen. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. You ever bring Alex back up here again?
I came out of retirement, baby.
I'm like, yo, it's just the camera. Just bug out. Just cool out. It ain't that serious, shit. What I mean? I'm
trying to show him another side of me, but it's just hard, man. When you got niggas like D, aka Gay Porn, aka 64K,
hey,
4K 60.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Nah, nigga, you just ignorant, nigga, with a double I, man. But anyway, so we can, like I said, we can move right along. But I mean, I don't know. All you spoke. T-Reap, you want to say something to add to this? You just
I said
with your dick, man. What's going on? Talk, bro.
No, I already said I believe 500 over 390.
What did you say? You said it to yourself. You said it to the little man in your head. When
no,
you
I said it.
You ain't said shit the whole show. What the fuck is you talking about?
No, I said I believe 500 over 399. And you also got to keep in mind that euros do not equal US dollars.
You know, T Reaper is a white boy. Money doesn't matter to T Reaper. How much it costs, he gonna go in the shop and buy it anyway. Because T on that
I actually get it for free, so it actually doesn't bother me.
See, there you go.
Yeah, so you go.
I mean, listen, if you see a $400 SKU, just believe it's just gonna be the console only. No controller. I mean, I could see it happen because you gotta remember, you got a lot of I'm telling you. Listen. They could do that. They could sit here, break down the console, and make that shit into pieces like Legos. What's up? They could have.
You know what? I bet is gonna happen. As soon as they announce the prices, you're gonna see GameStop do so many trading deals. Trade in your PlayStation Pro and get a Scorpio for $150. Trade in your PlayStation or
Nah, they ain't gonna go like that. They're gonna say trade in that Xbox, my nigga. You smoking?
Trade in that Xbox S and get $100 back.
Exactly. Nah, I don't even think they go that low. I mean, the shit is only $250 right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean, I don't know, but anyway, like I said, it is what it is. But something else I wanted to talk on. So Aaron Greenberg came out and said,
"My boy,
day, Aaron's a wild boy." He said, I don't know if it was an interview, but he was talking about it on Twitter.
He used to be a savage before. I don't know. He chilled out a little bit.
Talking about it on Twitter, and it spread over to Bang Bang. I think the guy's name is Josh something. He was like, "Oh, see, Scorpio is a next generation console because it's going to have exclusive VR titles." But anyway, so Aaron came out and said that Project Scorpio will have exclusive VR titles. That means a no-brainer on the console. But my question is to you guys: is it too late for VR? Does it really matter? Is the gamer, casual.
VR just doesn't interest me.
Nah, VR is dope. I just feel like it's too expensive right now.
VR is cool. They just
it's not a hobby that somebody would say, "Oh my god, I need a VR at $600." No, if it was a $200 product, maybe. But it's just
how much
expensive.
it is in America? $600.
That's what I'm saying. It's too expensive right now.
VR.
It's too expensive. Regardless if it's PlayStation or the other ones that they have out there, it's too expensive. If it was cheaper, I think it'll be adopted more by others, like other people that are.
And there's just not the experiences. Like if they had PlayStation Home in PlayStation VR right now, I reckon that would definitely help.
I was thinking about Home the other day. Home would have been dope on the PS4.
Yeah, man. That if they had that on VR and stuff, I reckon that would really work well for it and stuff.
I think it was expensive for Sony to keep it though. It's like $1 million a month to keep that thing running. Some shit.
They gotta get rid of that shit. Then get that shit the fuck out of here. But as far as Microsoft, they need to like chill with VR and get some real games on there, man. And you know what, Xbox fans, I fuck with you guys, but I beg you guys stop saying this Japanese games are niche shit. Listen to this. Neo.
You Sony now? This nigga's got split personalities, my nigga. What's good?
Hold on. Neo over 1 million sold. Persona over 1 million sold. Nier Automata over 1 million sold. Halo Wars 100K. Can you niggas please stop that niche shit and go out and buy these Japanese games? Nigga, we need more games on these consoles before we start looking at this VR shit. Like real talk, I don't like when E3 comes, they better not bring out any E3 games. I mean, any VR games and shit. Fuck that. They better just come with straight exclusives. I actually want them to say, you know what, psych, we got Scalebound back again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Fuck, they need games, man. Games.
I know Scalebound's in development still. All that bullshit they said, it's not being in the.
It better be. It is.
That's gonna be the hot banger for y'all. That's gonna be a selling point this holiday.
I don't know what they're gonna do with those ads.
I guarantee you that's gonna be the selling point this holiday for them. They're gonna show the scale.
I don't think that. I think maybe they might. Maybe I don't know. They made it. I hope they do announce a Fable or something.
They need something new, man. Something fresh.
VR is just a distraction. VR is just a distraction. If Xbox adopts VR, it's a distraction. Like Xbox fans don't even like. Scorpio is cool, yeah, but real Xbox fans don't even really need a Scorpio. The S is a really dope console. It looks good. It's got 4K Blu-ray and shit like that, and it gets the job done. Fuck it. It still plays Halo and Gears and shit like that. We just need new games to play on that shit. That should be the main focus. Don't put your money in your pocket.
MVP became a marketing manager. Okay.
It's true though.
I see you, M.
It's true though. Which Xbox TV pod? What do you want? A new console or more games?
I gotta confess.
I personally want more games, and I already have most of the games pre-ordered.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas they're chasing away diehard Xbox fans to Sony and PlayStation.
Well, most of the casuals think all that Scorpio is just a 4K machine. It's it's nothing special. It's just something that plays in 4K.
And when they see the price, that's gonna make the casuals.
Yeah, like why buy a Scorpio when I have an Xbox S that that plays perfectly fine.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So they just need to give, because each game, each exclusive game is a reason to buy a console and stuff like that. And that's what Microsoft need to focus on, the reasons to buy a console. Do you know what I'm
saying? Hit the like button, man. Come
on, man. Just mad, man.
Hit the like button, man.
But either way, Nintendo's still winning because they got Mario Kart next week, nigga. And I know 3 people.
Yo, this nigga, man. What's good with MVP?
3 people
I know about 5 people that was hyping that Switch, then sold that shit already, bro.
I'm not talk no shit on here.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, you got rid of your shit too, right?
What?
You still got yours. You're still everybody on here still got theirs. Everybody on here still got theirs.
I got a confession.
I don't want to have a fucking.
I got a confession, man. I sold my Switch, man.
Whatever, man.
I sold it.
You ain't bullshit.
I'm dead serious. You should have heard us backstage.
I hit this nigga next gen.
Give me your friend code, son. Give me your friend code.
Nah. I hit this nigga next gen last week. Like, yo, bro, this some bullshit. Like, you did it. I sold that Switch. He's like, damn.
I knew that. I mean, so what you gonna do after Zelda? I mean, listen, and not to go on my Nintendo Switch rant, but that shit just don't appeal to me, bro.
That's dope. It's dope. They need some software right now.
Yeah, they need get. But real talk, I am 105 hours in on Zelda. Yeah, I still ain't finished that.
My nigga, what the fuck you do? You beat off and play Zelda all day, nigga?
No. Like, real talk. And the thing is, I've actually cut down my playing time and shit, but I still haven't finished the game, and I've still.
This nigga don't work. This nigga works for Soda Cam.
Yeah, this nigga here, man, it's a starving artist, man. Plays games all day in Spain.
Word.
You know what I mean? He got carpal tunnel central playing with fucking Joy-Cons, nigga hands and shit shaking. He said he spent 130 hours playing it with Zelda with the Joy-Con. This nigga crippled.
Stupid, bro.
Left foot, he got a hoof. This nigga.
Zelda's fire, man. And they got Fast Racing Neo as well. Fast Racing Neo's dope.
Listen, I ain't paying $300 to play Zelda. I can play that shit on the Wii U if I want.
I would just say wait for the software at the end of the year. I believe Nintendo released this now to see if they could get some heat behind it. Until
so you're saying just wait till they build up the library and buy another.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do. To buy it right now, just be silly. Because okay, yeah, Mario Kart will keep you in tune for a little while, but you don't want to burn yourself out neither playing Mario Kart.
What do you think of ARMS though? Because I'm not gonna lie, I hated that game.
ARMS, I tried it at the Nintendo event. It was dope,
shit.
but it was something that I didn't really care for. Like,
so you played it, yeah?
Yeah, I played at the Nintendo event that they had in Manhattan.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that ARMS is a system seller. Yeah, I'd say that it'd be a dope game for once you have the console already and shit like that.
Now we know what the system sellers are. Is the Zelda and this Mario Kart that's coming out, but they need a better catalog than what's already there.
Have we not already seen this movie before?
No, but at least
I believe it's gonna get better because they're actually selling. They actually
the Wii U was selling. It's going to sell for 6 months, but when you're not going to get your Star Wars
game a month,
you're not going to get your duties. You're not going to get the Injustice 2s.
Don't be surprised if this E3 they talk about a duty being on there. Because remember, the Vita had a Call of Duty.
Oh, actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, K Mega's trying to get in. I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Veil Mega.
Get 50% more ignorant now.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
What's up, Porter Rock, man? Porter Rock been MIA.
I told you, man.
Porter Rock thinks he's Bobby
Alex wasn't here when you explained the Porter Rock situation.
Oh yeah, man. He dropped his. He sent me a service package. Gave me his 2 weeks notice, and he said he going solo, man. He taking the show on the road.
No way.
Yeah, he said we holding him back, man. He said he going. He said fuck that, man.
Damn.
He go platinum $1,000. He gonna take the show on the road, man.
Shit! Shout out to Porter Rock, man.
The Starfo from Breaking Bad rolled up.
At least my bros in here all day. What up, bro?
Yeah, you said, what's that spin off of Breaking Bad? Ass Vinny. Ass Saul. He on his Ass Saul shit right now, man. He said I gotta make an appointment to speak to him or some shit. I don't know what the hell going on with Porter Rock, man. Now normally he stay hitting me up. Then now that Scorpio, yo, I hit the nigga phone, right? You like, who this? Are you on the phone?
Oh, nigga.
I'm excited. Shit. Like, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I got a new phone. Now, you know this nigga cheap. He don't buy no new phones. He still got a BlackBerry. I was like, all right, yeah. I'm gonna get with you. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, man, cool, man. You know what I mean? But it'll get some shout out to Porter Rock, man. Piece of shit. Did K Mega get in? I just sent him the link again.
Oh, no, yo, MVP, you say that we need to support JRPGs?
No. Just games in general, man.
No. What I'm saying is, you're saying that JRPGs aren't niche.
They're not, man.
Do you know that only 12% of the gaming community only plays JRPGs, according to the new survey that just came out?
Yeah, but 12%.
That's 12%. What is the highest percent rate, MVP?
Hold on.
Gaming.
Hold on.
The highest percentage shooters.
You just said
yes,
12%.
the highest percentage.
Hold on. You just said 12%.
Hold on. You just said 12% of gamers only play in
We'll work with that information. Exactly. Where the fuck you was at?
Hold on. So there's billions of gamers. There's billions of gamers. So 12% of gamers is still a number in the hundreds of millions, fam.
Yeah, you are correct about that, but it's
exactly.
still
the lowest percent.
Do you know the reason why most game developers do shooters is because it's what sells.
But you're still reaching hundreds of millions of people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Still, you're only still reaching hundreds of millions of people. But let me ask you this: if you're making a game developer, right? Are you going to want to sit there and sell on a product that is actually worth selling, or are you going to want to make a game that is only going to reach a small audience? So you're going to go for the larger audience.
Here's the thing.
It's the same with the PlayStation.
Here's the thing.
You're going to go with the larger audience on the PlayStation, or you're going to go with the Xbox audience?
In comparison, well, I'd go with who's relative and stuff like that. That's what businesses do. They look at their budgets and they go with who's relative. But hold on. If we look at things from your angle and how you put it, that means that they should never ever make another Halo spin-off again. because Final Fantasy and those Japanese games I had mentioned.
And here's
all of
another
them
question:
outsold
how are you going to
Halo.
compare prices of a fucking real-time strategy to a fucking role-playing game? Do you know real-time strategies only have 4% of the market?
Yeah, but it's a Halo game.
That's
It's a
4%
Halo
of the
game.
market.
The Halo.
That's a bigger
It's a
number.
Halo game, man.
That's a lower number
That's
than
an
12%
RTS
of the market.
MVP. That's not an
Yeah, I
actual
know,
Halo
but
game.
the brand Halo, man.
It's not.
It doesn't matter. It's not a main
selling it
Halo
on the strength-
franchise.
it's
It
not
is a
selling it on the
fucking
strength of the
market
brand.
of a
You
game.
know, how many of us is getting that Outlast 2 though? If y'all play part 1,
Not
I'm not
me.
getting that shit.
that game is fire. You gotta.
I mean,
play that
come
game.
on. Tell me any fucking RTS that has really sold that high in the
Command and
gaming.
Conquer. Command and Conquer.
What?
Command and Conquer. What is
Command and Conquer,
Command and
Command and
Conquer?
Conquer.
was not an RTS. That was a turn-based strategy. There's a difference.
Still
Make
looks
sure
the
before
same
you
to a
bring up a
casual
game,
gamer,
you know
man.
what the genre is.
Still looks the same to a casual gamer, man. And that's who they're selling
It doesn't matter. It's not the same. They're two different genres.
And it
One
still
is an
came out,
RTS
and
and one is
still-
a turn-based strategy.
Exactly. Command and Conquer, would you say that's
They're
more
still two
complicated than
different
Halo
genres.
Wars?
MVP, I said,
Would you
which
say that Command and Conquer is
RTS
more?
has sold up in that level?
Would you say that Command and Conquer is more?
That is fact. What Next Gen just
complicated
saying.
than
Xbox does
Halo
have more
Wars.
games than Switch. That's right.
Huh?
No, this dude put that Xbox has more games than the Switch right now.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
only
true.
for the next. That's only for the next 2 months.
MVP, you would have had a better correct if you would have said any of the Total War series, or if you would have said fucking Warhammer.
Nah, fuck that, because my point still stands.
No,
At
your
the end of
point
the
doesn't
day-
stand.
hold
'Cause
on,
you
hold
use
on,
the
I'm gonna
game
mute
that
my
doesn't
mic.
come in
Y'all
the
gonna-
same
y'all
gonna get it
genre.
in.
Yet again,
Hold on.
you
Hold
can't
on.
compare two different genres and say
That's
that
okay.
they're not selling
What are
the
you talking
same.
about? What are you talking about? My point was that Xbox fanboys say that Japanese games are niche. All of them outsold Halo Wars.
Technically, they are niche. If the market is
No, they're
showing
not.
that
No.
they have a
Anyway,
lower market
let's
margin than
talk
some
about
of the
something that
other
makes
higher
sense.
things, then they're considered a niche market, correct?
No, because
Yes.
because they're still targeted at hundreds of millions of people.
It does.
That's not
Yo,
niche.
what is the highest percentage of the market right now?
Shooters.
Yet again, so
That's-
if the
that's too
market
many
has a
shooters,
higher
bro.
percentage over there, and you're at a 12% when shooters are at a 27% in the market,
Oh my
obviously
God, that
it is
makes
a
you sound
niche
even
market.
more
Regardless
stupid.
of
That
what
makes
you
sound
say, it
even
is
more
still
stupid, 'cause
considered
there's not even
niche.
that much in between them. 27 and 15. Give me
Okay,
something like
okay,
50%.
okay, guys. Okay, now here comes the savior. I have entered the building.
Hey, Omega, what up?
Kuda,
Thank
kuda.
you, because this guy's just talking about
Anyway.
nonsense, man.
Yeah, how many
No,
of us
what's
that
up,
Kendrick album? Kendrick
What's
album is fire.
Yeah, okay. Now, look, I'm listening to a little bit of it. The only RTSs or turn-based strategy games that I know that have been popular is Command and Conquer, Civilization, and Halo.
Command and
and
Conquer
Halo
is
Wars.
turn-based.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Man.
I said
Okay.
both. Yeah, I said both. So I said basically, I mean, for what Halo Wars done, it was the best selling. It was the best selling that there was on consoles. Civilization is the best all around, I believe, selling. RTS.
Oh, no,
or
no,
whatever
no,
you wanna
Command
call
and
it.
Conquer sold better.
StarCraft is the best overall
yeah,
selling
StarCraft.
out of everyone.
Yeah, StarCraft.
Yeah,
is
but I only
the
played
best overall.
StarCraft once, so and I should have. That was on me. PC dude's going to kill me for that one, but regardless, the whole niche thing. Look, Halo, RTS is not.
No, his premise, what set me off, was he tried to compare an RTS to a fucking JRPG, and some of the most popular JRPGs at that. Which we're gonna already.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Which
You want to go back and watch the audio clip of you saying it?
Wait a
Is
minute.
that
Wait a
exactly
minute. Jason,
Show the footage.
Hold on. Let's end it here. Jay Centuries, are you trying to call a number in the hundreds of millions niche?
It is still niche. If you want to
Are
go
you
based
trying
on
to
the
call
market,
the-
it's still
Alright,
technically
I'm
niche.
not-
Do you not
I'm not
understand
having
that?
this
If you
debate
go by
no more. I'm not having this
percentages,
debate no
it is
more.
niche.
I'm not having this debate no more. You're an idiot.
Well, I can't say
Damn,
Flowers.
I'm an idiot. I think you need to
Carry
go
on with
back
the
to
show.
school. I mean,
Yo,
I know
G,
you haven't
carry
actually
on with
went
the
to
show.
college, and I
Yo,
understand
G,
that,
carry on with the show.
and I can see that.
G, carry
Okay,
on with
but
the
no,
show.
for real, I have to disagree in the sense of like when you talk about Final Fantasy, that gravitates to a lot more casual gamers. That was my discussion that I was talking about to the Persona 5 or to the Persona gamers out there that wanted to try to rip me because I was just telling the truth, saying that was a niche title.
Persona 5 isn't bigger than a franchise like Halo. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
The brand of Halo is a lot bigger, so you don't expect a game like Persona 5 to come out and sell 1.5 million copies in such a short time, and then Halo was to sell.
It doesn't matter about the name; it matters about the brand.
If I said that,
if that game doesn't appeal to a large audience, then it is a niche title.
Super Mario,
guys, let me
sells bullshit.
About Persona 5.
Hold on.
Hit the like button.
Super Mario sells shit like Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games. Just because
you see this MVP?
The Mario brand, that shit is #1. Check this out with Sonic Mario at the Olympic Games. Every time that shit comes out, it's #1 for weeks and shit because of the Mario brand. Mario sells bullshit because he's that popular. Halo should be that popular as well.
MVP.
We're talking about an RTS though.
MVP. Do you see this graph right here?
Show them the graph.
Now, according to this, anything that is not a very high percentage is considered a niche title. So you're talking about sports games. You're talking about fighters.
How old are these statistics, sir? We need data.
All considered niche titles.
How old are these statistics, sir?
12% is equal to hundreds of millions of people. It's not niche because you've
got
hundreds
if
of
you're
millions
going
of
based
people
off
to buy
a
your
graph
product.
percentage, if
That
you're going
is
based
dumb.
off the market base, it is
not waste my time with dumb talk.
Yo, MVP, these niggas are hating on you in the chat, bro.
Nigga, I don't care about niggas that ain't been to college.
They comparing us now, and I'm dog shit to compare to all these niggas. Welcome to the clan, my brother. Welcome to the clan.
Well, no, I just can't believe I can't agree with you, MVP, on that. You trying to compare an RTS again? That is that's more niche than Persona. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, that's to me, it's kind of, you're picking straws with that. I mean, now if you was trying to compare, let's say
if Japanese games were niche games, they wouldn't sell, right? But they're not niche games. That's the
Let me make this my point about Persona. I was trying to say this real quick before y'all start getting into it. I just wanted to say, even if Porter Rock was here and the roles were reversed, and I said something about like Halo 5. The Halo Wars 2 sold 1.5 million or whatever, and then I was saying something that was niche or whatever. Porter Rock would have said this, and I'm going to say this to you guys. It took the PlayStation 3, it took the PlayStation 4, it even also took being out for over 6 months in Japan for that game to hit 1.5 million. And we're talking about a series. The Persona series, well, it was what, STM before that or whatever? You're talking about a series that's been out for 21 years. That is very niche. That's a cult classic. That is not that's you can talk about how great that Persona is, but if you really look at it, it took the PlayStation 3, it took basically 150 million consoles out there, and only 1.5 million people bought that. That's very niche. Very, very niche. So I don't even want to.
And I mean, if you even want to get technical, look at Persona 5 right now. Look at the sales number compared to the actual install base of the PlayStation 4.
Well, I said the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4.
Of the install base
all of the PlayStation 4 owners are casuals. I'd like to announce that right now.
Okay, well, what about PlayStation 3
that right there shows you that
how long has the game been out?
The game's been out in Japan
for a year.
September.
Yeah, the game's been out for Japan over a year.
Well, it's been almost
for
a
that
year.
type of game.
It's been close to a year.
Sold over there?
About 10 months.
Yeah, about between 7 and 10 months. So yeah.
And how much is it sold over there?
500,000.
And how many have they got? I heard that the PlayStation 4 is not doing so well over there. So how many PlayStation 4s have they got over there?
I think around what? About 1 million? Something like that. 2 million?
500,000. That's half the install base, right? If it's 1 million. Right?
Okay. Well, I actually don't really know. So I thought somebody was going to correct me.
5 million or something.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's.
It's like 4 or 5 million.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You ain't got the answer. It's like 4 or 5 million.
Oh, but I'm just saying, if I'm looking to pump something, yeah, and I go to a block where hundreds of millions of people are, I know I'm going to be good. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if the people don't mess with what I'm selling, I know that I'm going to have enough people to take what I'm selling. Do you know what I'm saying? for those people that understand.
This nigga's a
what I'm
drug
saying.
dealer.
Do you know?
well
done.
Racers right
Well,
now.
fucking-
We didn't win from market. We didn't win from games already.
Look,
He's a drug dealer.
well, I'm just saying, like niche title, like look, there you can brag about Horizon Zero Dawn. You can even brag about Neo. That's cool. But Neo, whatever the hell.
But you can't compare two different genres and say that one's selling better than the other one when they're two different genres.
Yeah, that's like we're saying, okay, look at
That's exactly what you did, MVP. You compared two different genres.
With Halo 5,
My point was, if they were so niche, they wouldn't be selling as much as they are.
You got
1.5 million
out
of 150 million consoles out there. We're
talking. Neo sold over $1 million.
The game is on the PlayStation 3 and on the PlayStation 4.
Neo sold over $1 million in a week, fam.
I'm talking about Persona.
MVP. Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Why are you talking about something else?
What is the sales right now for it?
I don't know. But I know. But it's
let's say it's at 2 million. That's still not even high enough percent to even warrant, because what is PlayStation at? What, 60 million?
Damn right, 60 fucking million.
Neo sold 2 million. Sold 2 million. That means it's profitable.
Players.
That means it's profitable.
That only fucking 2 million can buy that game.
No. It means that it's profitable. That's the first thing the company are going to say.
How is 60 million to 2 million?
Started at 60 million is FIFA.
They made money off.
How is Nintendo selling? How is Nintendo when they're having like 11 million units out there selling their games at like 5-6 million?
So wait a minute. You think that when they make a game, they expect everybody on a console to buy it? Is that
no? I expect them to have at least anywhere between 5% of the market share on that damn game.
I expect the series to be out 21 years to sell more than 1.5 million consoles.
Do you know what? I have to understand this point that you're making and what fanboys make, because you know what? I never understood that, because that shit makes no sense. So hear what? From your perspective, yeah, how much should the average exclusive sell? Like, just go on.
If your install base is sitting at 60 million, I expect you to be able to sell. Like, when y'all claim 1 million is good, I don't look at that as good, especially when you have a 60 million install base. I want to see when you're hitting like 2, 3, 4 million. Especially, hold on, MVP. Especially when Nintendo, I'm going to use Nintendo as the prime example, can have some of the lowest install base when it comes to units and still sell more software than both Microsoft and Sony does with their install base.
That will be due to many factors, like there not being anything else at the time. But
it doesn't matter though. They're still able to outsell
5 heartbeats is coming.
lower install base than what both Microsoft and Sony can do.
Give me the figure. Just give me the figure, fam.
Let's see. Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U.
No. Fuck that.
6 million.
Give me the figure. 60 million PS4s. How much should the average exclusive sell? Give me the figure.
The average exclusive, depending on what it is, anywhere between I want to say 2,500 to about 3 mil. Average.
You reckon it should sell for you? You're an idiot.
2,500 to about.
Like, okay, this okay, like this is the talk that we were having last year about
my bad.
Uncharted. This is the talk that we were talking about Uncharted. Like, we were saying, like, Uncharted was like stuck at like 3 million or somewhere around between 2 and 3 million. And at that time, it was around what, 40, 45, 50 million consoles out there. And I was saying, for your big blockbuster game, you have to have at least 6.
Yeah, but Uncharted made it. Didn't Uncharted hit about 8 million lifetime?
Yeah, it hit 8. It hit
Uncharted, I can say is.
Well, they said the same thing about Halo.
No, Porter out back from the dead.
So they said the same thing about Halo 5.
But you can't brag about fucking Neo hitting 1 million, because most of these like bigger games usually hit about 1 million lifetime.
What's good?
Before you say that, you gotta ask yourself.
King has returned.
Oh, see, oh my God! See, listen to this shit.
Going on? We're about to get this shit popping.
Yo, we ain't heard Scorpio came out, bro.
I heard y'all motherfuckers trying to put my name through the dirt.
Yeah,
Listen. I asked.
I ain't saying no shit. 16 flops, 18 flops. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so now you see that.
Yeah, without you talking
now.
I miss you, mother.
Hey, yo, you coming in there with Jesus Christ? You coming in
Hey,
with Jesus Christ?
hey, check this out.
I left the lamb. I'm coming back as the lion, dog.
Oh shit! You still that hyena? You still that motherfucking lion that's in my motherfucking mouth on that picture?
I'm like the MGM and shit when you see that movie. I'm just roaring up in the studios.
Okay, cool. But check
Happy
it out.
420 for you potheads and shit.
Okay, but check it out though. I'm glad that you're here because then we can get something straight here, right?
Shit.
No. No, it's all cool. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, shit ain't gonna start popping off unless Porter Rock start popping off, but I'm being on the cool level tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Rock, make sure you ask him that stuck question.
The one I asked before?
Hey, that shit kind of fuck with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, don't worry. I'm gonna ask y'all a question later on.
Okay,
go ahead.
All right. Well, no, anyway, you know what I'm saying? MVP and Jay Centuries, they're over here getting into it about you know, what's going on with Halo Wars 2. And so I said, I've called out your name, and I was basically saying, look, you know, if that's kind of like if we was having a debate, and then I brought up something about Halo Wars 5. I mean, I'm sorry, about Halo 5, and you was talking about Niho, or let's say Yakuza, right? And then I'm saying like, oh well, Halo 5 did better than fucking Yakuza. Wouldn't you kind of look at that as a shitty move? Like that's not even the
Okay, Mega, you have to explain the exact point to him. My exact point, was that Xbox fanboys call games like Neo, Persona, and what's the other game that came out? Neo Automata and that nonsense. Yeah. They call them niche games, but all these games come out and sell millions of copies, while Halo Wars 2 comes out and only does 100K. Hold on. I mean, all of these games come out and do a million copies.
About a genre that doesn't sell well anyways inside the fucking console community.
Let me finish making my point, because when I give you the chance to talk, you talk nothing but crap, fam.
Okay. Even though I showed you the fucking facts and all you can do is spat off fucking rhetoric.
Show them the facts.
Listen to what I said. You got emotional. You came on the mic without
emotional. Who's the one talking shit? You're the one shit talking because you can't speak loudly.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
My point was. Hold on. My point was.
Can't speak fucking logic, so you got to shit talk.
This is why. This is now. We'll talk. I don't like repeating myself. I don't repeat myself when I'm at work.
Repeat yourself, bitch. That's all I gotta say. Keep repeating yourself.
I gotta get all ghetto.
Come on, hurry the fuck up, motherfucker. Put your damn point across.
What's pretty good?
Hear what? This is.
I already know the point. I already.
That's what I'm saying. Because Porter was intelligent. He don't get emotional when the shit goes down.
No, I would say
emotional. Wasn't you the one that started talking shit first, bitch?
Oh shit.
Okay, all I'm saying on this is
that part.
Okay,
man, I hate pussy motherfuckers like that.
Okay, all right, Jay, calm down. Come on. No, all I'm trying to say is that
niggas won't say that shit in real life.
If we're going to compare a game,
let me finish making my point.
Oh my goodness!
Don't slap him.
What I said originally was that those games, Xbox fanboys call those games niche. But those games will still come out and sell 1 million, and Halo Wars will do 100K. Support your games, fam. Don't call those games niche.
Didn't they cancel the physical editions? They said, "Fuck this shit." Told them to get out the stores.
No, I bought a physical edition of Halo Wars.
What did they cancel those?
Yeah, there was an article. They stopped printing physical editions.
I got a physical edition.
Well, there you go. And then this guy comes on talking about comparing genres and shit. It's fuck that. It's not about comparing. I could have done that with almost any other game. I could have done that with Sunset.
Hit that nigga with a crouton, my nigga. Tell him what it is.
So you done now?
I'm just saying this.
Hold on. Is the dumb bitch done now?
Oh. Damn.
Are you done?
Are you done? He got MVP.
Say the fuck. Tell me if you're fucking done, because is your point done?
Finish or you done? Fuck wrong with you, MVP?
I'm talking on trio.
Shit.
Yo, finally some shit, and I ain't in it. Yeah,
Why are we
look at
talking
it.
about
Yo,
Halo
I just
Wars?
finished-
Give a fuck.
Here's-
about that
Here's
game.
the actual point that came across.
Let me
MVP
point,
tried
Jake.
to
Let
fucking
me tell some
do
bullshit. Let me
a
hear it. Go
goddamn
ahead.
two different genres
Uh-huh.
and say that one genre is better than
Hold
the
on,
other
no,
one.
no, no.
And then he claims
that's
that
nothing
because
to
it
do
has
with
a
that.
Halo name behind
That's
it,
got nothing. That's
sell
got nothing to do with
fucking
that. That's
3,
got
4,
nothing
or
to do with
5
that.
million,
That's got nothing to
which
do
is
with that. What you're saying
fucking
now is
correct.
irrelevant
MVP, shut the
because you're
fuck up. I'm
emotional.
talking, bitch.
You emotional.
Oh,
You emotional.
Fuck
You
up.
emotional.
I let you
Gal,
talk,
you're
now you let me
emotional.
talk.
You emotional
Okay?
and you a punk.
Hold up, I got a question.
You are emotional and you need to wipe yourself off. This is some Mayweather shit.
I noticed I let you talk. Now you won't let me talk like a little bitch.
Hey, we need the refs. Refs, come out here. We need the refs.
All right. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Hey, I got one question for.
All right, no, wait. Real question. So like Halo Wars, the first one sold like 3-4 million on 360, right?
No, I thought it sold. It's
No,
sold
it didn't.
2.5 to 2.5 to 3 million. something like that.
All right.
Okay, so let's say 2.5.
Hey, listen.
So let's say 2.5. So why is Halo Wars 2 having so much trouble as compared
Just
to
because just the different, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to.
Exactly.
No.
Let's be real. Most people didn't even know that the first game was an RTS when you look at the commercial.
Yeah, and not only that, but you also
Game
had
like Halo 3.
a larger install base.
Oh shit, they're like
compared
so
to the one.
Yeah, there was a
How
larger
come
base. And then on top of that,
how
there was
come KBG was in here the whole time? He's an Xbox guy and he got what I was saying, but this dumb nigga here did.
You still going on?
Bitch ass nigga. That's what you are. Emotional. Emotional.
You the biggest
It's a different market right now.
Somebody had him a towel.
Hey Jay, let me ask you
bitch
something,
here
bro.
bringing me toe house in the morning.
This motherfucker won't let nobody talk. Like
Hey
a
Jay, don't chill, don't lie. Jay, let me ask you a question, Jay.
Man, we should have never gave y'all niggas money. Man, fuck.
We always say,
well, let me answer Porter Rock's question. It's the fact of the install base. That's one. Two, it's just a different time right now. I think that if they wanted to, this should be like Halo Wars 3 right now instead of Halo Wars 2. They just brought it out the wrong time. Now, if they brought it out like the second year of when the Xbox One was out, it might have sold well. But the install base, then of course,
RTS don't sell well on consoles at all.
But I'm saying,
but Halo Wars did. Halo Wars was the biggest on console. So
and Command and Conquer did as well.
And the environment in
Command
gaming
and
right
Conquer
now.
was the
I
term.
think Command and Conquer.
Like I said, you don't even know your fucking genres.
Command and Conquer is RTS.
Shut up. You don't
No,
talk
it's a
until you get more than
turn-based
500
strategy. That's two
subscribers.
different things.
hey, K-Mega, let me ask you a question, bro.
Oh yeah, it's not real time.
All right, go ahead.
A lot of y'all always say something about the install base is 60 million. I don't recall every game at the end of the 360 genre selling like
Thank you.
5 million, 6 million. They were selling a million too. That's why install base really does not matter.
I'm going off of.
It is what it is.
I'm going off of what.
But like the last time,
PlayStation people been going off of this whole
They're not gonna
generation.
When we were during the
Those numbers
360 during the 360 era, when we had like 80 some million, every game was not selling 5-6 million.
Yo, KBG,
Exactly.
I've been trying to say that for the last 9 months. These motherfuckers been throwing
That shit don't make no sense. It seems like some shit was
That's bullshit. Because look, come on now.
At the end of the day, them JRPGs are doing the numbers right now, man. You can't front on it.
There's still multiplayer niggas is
And
buying.
that still comes
How
back
many people was watching Scalebound on fucking
in mainstream genre. It's a niche genre.
on YouTube and shit like that?
I've been trying to say for months, it's not about ratios. You know what I'm saying? Every company that makes a game, they target 1 to 2 million sales. It doesn't matter if you have 100 million fan base. If their target is 1 to 2 million, then obviously 100 million fan base is going to be better.
Most of the install base is
Every game is gonna be
FIFA and all them sports games and shit. Like,
no platform has done that. Even the PS2 doesn't have 50, 60, 10 million selling games. And that shit sold 150 million.
the NES is probably the only system that's ever done that because they sell with every console. So
Because they're still selling multiplats in between. So
Facts.
people are buying them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but all those multiplats aren't selling that much either. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
it's
multiplats
split.
is what's
These
real in
developers-
this
these
generation.
developers, they target a number for profitability. That's something like 700,000. From when they clear that, they're
That
good.
is the fucking reason why they target the fucking main genres that are doing the most profits.
Yeah.
I mean,
yet again, that's why I said RTSs are niche.
The best-selling game this generation is a multi-plat.
RTSs are dead, bro. Period. If it ain't StarCraft, it's dead.
It's the same thing with fucking JRPG.
Last generation was multi-plats too. Call of Duty was, Call of Duty, Battlefield. I mean, Madden. I think ever since that
Porter Rock.
Porter Rock, no.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Are you saying that they expected the game to sell that much, Jay Centuries? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you this entire time. They knew it wasn't gonna sell.
I'm actually logging off.
I think I should meet up at E3.
I'm gonna say this.
I ain't got time for this.
Hold on. We need to give a round of applause to
you fucking dumbasses. You think that they thought that Halo Wars was gonna sell a fucking million?
Hey, we need
not gonna fucking happen.
Hold on, we need to give Neo Armada some props because that shit ended up number 9 in MPD. So congratulations.
Hey, don't
forget that Nier is also multi-plat though.
You filthy jab crap.
Isn't Nier on the computer? Isn't Nier on PC?
Yeah, it's on PC. I'm waiting for it to come down to $40 so I can get it on PC.
Congratulations.
Okay. I mean, sound like y'all was claiming Nier over there as a.
No, I'm just giving congrats to the jab crap. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, give another round of applause.
Aaron Hernandez.
It feels good when you're on a winning team, doesn't it, Porter Rock? It feels good when you're on a winning team. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well,
nigga wasn't you just an Xbox nigga before I got here?
That's that nigga MVP. They ain't no
you got to give MVP his credit though, man. We slept on all them JRPGs and bullshit, man.
Your man was on some Xbox shit.
Hey, yo, some real shit.
No, it seems like every week a Japanese game is selling.
Hold on. On some real shit.
It's funny.
The only reason them horse face motherfuckers when I done bought that shit because we was gunning their ass on Twitter and fucking Facebook. That's the only them niggas sold their ass and their controllers and shit by them fucking cheap ass JRPGs. Cuckoo 7.
Little Ninja Brothers 1, 2, and 3.
Yo, that shit's funny.
Oh yeah,
bro. Listen, man.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts.
That's just funny.
What's up with Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts still is not selling really well.
Oh, that shit's at number 11.
Number 11.
Oh, say AK Medi, you alright, bro?
You just got a remaster.
AK Medi, you alright, bro?
What's the overall numbers for it?
They don't.
I thought they still under $1 million.
Nigga, you so wrong. I'm gonna start calling you D.
Yo, where's he at?
That's what D
Oh, man.
I don't always listen to
man, they keep changing your name, bro.
Yo, when the unveiling happened and that shit didn't have Vega even, I'm like, where your stocks at now, motherfucker? I got AMD stocks. Fuck that.
It's in the fucking Royce chip. It's the Royce chip.
Hey yo, shout out to my man D.
Yo,
fuck D.
He's Kodak. You're a stupid fanboy. I know business. I have stocks in AMD. It has
Shout out to my boy D out there.
Hey, he's not entirely wrong though.
D is doing real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here sound like y'all some.
Where did they say that?
No, unreal.
It's the Royce chip.
Oh, I'm gonna get that.
In this company, doesn't it?
Yo, my man,
you have to realize the color palette.
There is no armor that actually has Vega or Horizon.
Listen.
Everything.
Hey, Porter Rock.
Yo, he's been
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I'm gonna give this dude a drinking a biscuit, but he can catch it in 2 pieces all year long.
I'm gonna have to whip up a meme for that, cuz.
Hey, wait, hold up, yo. You trying to say my man D a fraud? My man D a fraud?
That nigga fraud, boy.
Yo, how you got Dean the tech guy and he's wrong on everything?
Hey, listen.
D about to come up in
And
here.
then you try to convince a nigga that it still got Ryzen elements in it. Ryzen elements in it.
Hold on 1 second, yo. I gotta say,
Yo, I was too scared. Yo, like last year, I just said it once. Yo, I don't think it's gonna have Vega. Oh, Porter Rock, you're a stupid fanboy. You're just jealous.
Wait, hold up. I want to say this to people in the chat section. Please respect the members in the chat. I mean, in the podcast. But my man D ain't here today, right? I know he ain't here today. They said D like one of the Nigerians They be talking about you got a worm $7. That nigga's
Selling those fake Ray-Bans.
Oh, that's crazy.
No,
They said my boy one of them Nigerians.
It's the fucking Roisin chip. I'm telling you.
Talking about
that shit,
Nigerian Prince.
Yo, that shit was like September and shit. And we were
He trying to let you hold $1 million until you get here.
I'm thinking, yo, I don't want to have Vega, D. He's like, Puerto Rico, stupid Puerto Rican fuck. I was like, yo, that's right.
Hey, yo, he said you send me $35. He listen when he get to the state. That nigga's crazy. Yo.
It's gonna have amazing textures. You guys don't even.
Oh, the link to the graphics is just gonna melt off your fucking screen.
I didn't talk about Vega. I just stood shut. I was like, no. I'm like, I'm gonna just get out of this shit.
And look, that's why I didn't only wrong about the CUDA cores, man. It do got
that's
elements.
what I was gonna say. That was the classic. That CUDA shit.
Yo, he was arguing with me. Well, that was the crazy part. Out there, man. I said, D, listen, bro. I'm telling you what was told to me, man.
And then he said for $300.
No. I gotta disagree. It's gonna have the 4K textures and the CUDA core. That's when he brought the AMD stop. That's when he came with the AMD stop.
Oh no, man! You gotta think about those nits, man. No.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. I said, don't do this, D. Not right
it's
here.
gonna look really good, man.
I said, D, we can do this off the air, not right now, D. I said, no. I gotta disagree.
It has that.
He is the only black man in that office, you know. He's the only black man in
Your man went from Ryzen to Vega Elements. Your man was hard.
No, on the real, in his office, man, he got one customer, alternate personality. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy, bro.
Yo, D, he was like, yo, your dev kits running games at 4K 60. I'm like, on the Switch? I'm like, D, you are. He wouldn't have these dev kits.
Stop it.
Yo, D,
stop, man.
Hey,
they got a big ass Xbox pillow and shit.
How can you put respect on D's name when he's been wrong multiple times?
For $300, 4K 60.
Yo, man, listen,
He just gotta stop being emotional and stop jumping out there, man. Just wait and see, man. That's it. Same thing with the Scorpio. Man, I ain't jump out there. I ain't say nothing. I'm just waiting. I want to see what it can do. Until I see it in front of me, it's really not real to me, man.
But until then, I'll be playing.
I know what this Xbox One S do. You know what I'm saying?
But I can get that too. But I'm just saying, all I say, when I come to a motherfucker, say that when I know a motherfucker, I ain't been wrong yet, Jack. Told motherfuckers about DX12. I told motherfuckers the Pro and the Scorpio.
Look how sad it is. You got next gen over here streaming.
Somebody told me this shit here. My opinion, I could be wrong.
You can't have my nigga next gen out there playing Snake Pass and shit.
But listen, my opinion, I could be wrong all day long. But when I come to you and say, this was told to me, I ain't never wrong on that shit, bro. And I told that nigga, bro, it's a fucking handheld, man. No, it ain't going. It's weaker than 2013 hardware. No. See, no.
All he had to do was think about the name. It's Nintendo.
Yeah, bro.
They selling this to kids, man. It's not for your grown ass, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You don't need my fucking.
You gotta breathe on it a little bit, man. Chill.
Hey, Puerto Rico.
Honestly, even with that, even listen to
should I throw the question at him?
Yeah. Throw that K. When Puerto Rock throws this question out, K-May gonna turn the stone.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question. All right, so we all know Uncharted Lost Legacy got announced, right? August 22nd, right?
Right.
It's $40. What do y'all think about that price? You think it's a good price?
It's a 10-hour plus game. Of course, it's worth it.
No. For DLC games first.
K-Maker said no first.
No, it's a 10-hour.
I'll give.
Hold up. Let me finish. It's a 10-hour single player experience, no multiplayer.
You said 10 hours?
10 hours.
You said 10?
10 plus.
Yeah, whatever. Let's say 10. No, sometimes 8 to 10. Let's say 8 to 10. 8 to 10. No multiplayer, $40. Good price?
It should have been 30. It should have been 30.
So what you're saying is
it should have been 30.
No. Hold on. It's a trap.
Hold on, man, shut the fuck up, MVP. Shut the fuck up.
Just let it work.
Hold on,
It can't be a trap. Listen. It can't be a trap. It can't be a trap. No, I'm not taking no bet because if he comes and he says some other shit, that nobody talks about. That's not a trap. What?
Nah. Microsoft have made the mistake already. They've made the mistake already.
Hold on.
Let me hear this nigga's mistakes. Hold on, get this nigga's.
Hold on. Let's see,
Can I talk?
Why do you?
Goddamn.
That can make it. So why do you think that $40 is not a good price for a 10-hour single play?
Okay, for one, if you're trying to talk about Recore, I think you're absolutely there's a lot more playability on the sense of Recore because there's people that's put 50, 60 hours into Recore and of course it don't even have
Mega Man, fucking hell, man.
Well, you still can't finish Recore because you don't have the last buy.
Oh my God, look, man, I get it. Do what you got to do. Goddamn. I mean, if you're trying to make that point about Recore, that you know what I'm saying, you get more time playing on Record than you do on a 10-hour series. Now I don't know how long this game is going to be, but the one thing that I would say, I brought this up today with All Day and Fonzarelli, and I said, look, this thing is only 11 megabytes. What the fuck is this? So the first thing that I thought about was Street Fighter Cross Tekken. The same shit, that shit pissed me off. Remember when they had the
DLC characters.
They already had but they still charge you hardcore for it, and I'm like, I'm not down with that. Now, if this is 10, you said this is 10 out. This is a 10-hour game or plus, whatever, and it's got no multiplayer and it's $40. I'm not down with that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this. Quantum Break was $60, single player, no multiplayer. What's up with that then? And that was $60.
Well, I guess I said I mean, I tried to start.
I told you.
You know what I'm saying? But I put in on Quantum Break.
One's not a deal.
I put in over 30 hours. I put in over 30 hours on Quantum Break.
How can you put 30 hours in that game? Like,
yeah, we had this discussion because Rambo's weird ass was over there trying to pop this shit. I put in over 30 hours on it.
Bro. He got me on this shit too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying. No, Quantum Break is a bigger budget game for one.
Yeah,
it is a bigger budget game, but Quantum Break just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's just no reload animation.
What are you talking about with no reload? The game had no.
It does have multiplayer, does it? I don't think
it don't have no reload animation or some shit like that. What was that shit that Hard 8 was showing off and shit like that?
What game was this?
What game was that you talking about?
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break doesn't have
the multiplayer's coming with the Scorpio, bitch niggas.
Well, the one thing that hurt Quantum Break was that Quantum Break didn't have no DLC. Now, if it had DLC, it would probably be more of a better purchase. But if you have both, I guess in the sense of it, you would have to say that, you know, that fucking the PlayStation game would be is a better buy. But I still ain't gonna pay $40 for the motherfucker. I'll wait till it goes down on price.
Quantum Break, bro.
Let me tell you something. Anything that Naughty Dog releases is fire. So if it's $40, it's $40.
Well, even Way of the Warrior.
I'm not paying no $40 for no fucking 10-hour experience.
There's other games that came out that you pay $60 for the experience, and it'd be less hours than that.
My worst purchase game was a fucking Japanese game, and that was fucking One Piece. I paid $90.
I mean, you can't even talk about this nigga. This is the same nigga that passed up motherfucking Last of Us for $6.
You goddamn right. I passed up on it,
Wait, you passed up Last of Us for
$6?
No. Last of Us was $20, and I told All Day.
That shit was $6 the other day, bro.
I got that motherfucker for $7. I was
bought
like,
it for
that's what I'm talking about.
He couldn't give it the dub. He bought it for the $7.
I couldn't give it the dub, bro. I couldn't I'm not giving that game the dub. I played a little bit of it. It's pretty good.
That's going to be one of the best games you play in your life. It's going to
That's a fact.
That's going to kill yourself for saying some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was all scared because see, I didn't even know that there was in the scene that there was going to be like some tragedy or whatever. But I heard like
you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back to this pod. If you beat Last of Us, you're gonna come back to this podcast.
I want to beat it.
And you're gonna be like, Xbox Nation, I'm sorry, but I can't fuck.
Hey Mega.
This is like I posted a bang bang. I posted this a bang bang. Look, I bought
Kevin
Durant. Yo, this shit happened to me before.
And I bought like I got about like maybe 44 games now on my PS4. And I'm like, all right, let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and let's play some games. I played for a couple of weeks. Maybe about 3 weeks. I was entertained. And you know what? The mighty Xbox kept calling me back. I just turned on this PlayStation 4 just today. I ain't turned that motherfucker regularly ass first.
Hey, Mega, I'm with you on that, bro.
It's just the best box, man.
I'm with you on
that. So much fun on my
shit dry on that land.
You
gotta want that grass.
Look, man, PlayStation, like the PlayStation 4 is cool, but it ain't the real deal, man.
Hey,
When you say real deal, listen. When you say real deal, what do you mean by real deal?
Yeah, what are you playing? Like, what the fuck are you playing? Like, for real, B?
Nigga ain't playing shit.
Why don't you come and check me out? I'm asking you. Xbox every night.
All right, but what are you playing? What are you doing?
Like, real talk, what
everybody can come and check me out.
Xbox, listen. If Xbox is the best box, listen. If Xbox is the best box, what are you doing on that side that makes it the best? What are you doing?
Man, it's just, you know what I'm saying?
We playing the same games y'all playing.
Exactly.
No, wait a minute.
Because I mean, I jump on my Halo 5, I jump on my Forza, I jump on my. I just bought Voodoo Vince today. I can't wait to go ahead and
Voodoo Vince, that shit's a hell. You see those numbers?
No. You bought that shit.
Numbers. I'm not worried about. Look, that's the thing. I'm not worried about numbers. I want to be entertained. I'm in.
That's why you got. And that's entertaining.
What'd you say?
Entertained you?
No, hold on. Let him talk. What games you got?
That shit has worse camera controls than the Last Guardian.
Oh man!
Look, I bought it. I just bought it. I haven't played it yet.
Hey, get the fuck off, K-Mega. This nigga trap. Get him off. Get him off.
Hey, stay down, man.
Y'all can jump on me all you want to. Y'all get these rare opportunities because I'm being in chill mode.
But listen. No. Let him talk. Let him talk. I want to see what he playing over there. All right, you got Voodoo Vince. What else?
I got over 315 games on my Xbox. So
I need to download.
But I've been really going really heavy on Battlefield 1 right now. I've been playing Forza. Forza's not.
No, Forza's trash. Go ahead, go.
Okay.
Slow down, bro.
Of course, I played a little bit of Andromeda. Been playing a little bit of Tekken on the side. That's my shit. That's all I'm getting ready for the.
All that shit sounds slow to me though.
That shit. Oh, I can't wait for Tekken.
Your man came in the chat with a list of trash ass games.
No, I want to say this.
I mean, we're talking to the guy that just said.
Now you are talking about somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat.
Oh, I'm gonna say this now.
No, you about to cook my shit. Come on, start chill. Don't even do that.
Hey, like in about 6 months or whatever.
Pull out the razor like I did, but I had
You're good.
Yo, on the real though, I'm gonna say this now. In about 6 months or 7 months or whatever, if y'all have a podcast I want to dedicate to Forza versus Gran Turismo, don't invite me.
Why? Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend an hour talking about racing tracks.
Yeah, I don't even care about racing games.
You guys got look, Puerto Rock. You got to agree with me on this.
Let me hear this one.
You got the best selling IP on PlayStation, which is GT.
Yo, that shit.
The granddaddy of them all.
He hates racing games. Don't talk to him.
I want to take a diarrhea every time I hear that shit. That's just.
I just racing game, bro.
I don't know how that sounds.
Don't you feel PlayStation is treating that franchise like shit?
No, because they always go like that. They always take their time with the racing game. They don't rush it out.
Man, the game looks better, but the game doesn't sound better. The driving physics doesn't look good. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I mean, I'm a Sony fan from day one. I've never ever got into that game ever. It's never been my thing.
Gran Turismo got me into PlayStation. Like,
you know what got me into PlayStation? I'm gonna tell you the first game that touched my hands when I first started fucking with PlayStation was that Metal Gear Solid 1. That shit was like,
Rage.
I was on it before.
Jet Moto was
the game.
Welcome to the PlayStation podcast.
When the PlayStation blessed me, when the PlayStation was actually great.
Was
back in
that shit is great, nigga.
Yo, you better stop.
This is how I look at the PlayStation 4 right now.
Show some respect, though.
PlayStation 4 is panda. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation 1 and 2. was fucking. It's the new Kendrick Lamar album. It's the motherfucking Devin the Dude album. We talk about UGK. We talk about motherfucking real shit. This fucking PlayStation 4 is skinny jeans, man, with backpacks. This motherfucking shit right here.
Hey, Mega. You gotta give me credit, man. You gotta
console, bro.
Hey, Mega, you gotta give me credit, man.
60 fucking million, all right? That's all I gotta say.
It's for console, but the game that I was
hey, Mega, I'm an Xbox dude, bro, and I still got PS4 games to buy, bro. Still,
right?
That's fine. Okay, that's because you're I'm still going to take a chance on Gran Turismo, but I'm saying the games that blessed me was, of course, the Mighty Tekken, the best of the best.
Ain't that shit on both platforms?
989.
What's really hurting? What's hurting?
NFL football. What's 989 NFL football, which was game day, NFL game day, and then motherfucking yeah, man, what man?
Hey, check it out. The reason why Gran Turismo is going to hurt is the development cycle is way too long, bro. And so they're going to lose touch. I reckon they're losing touch with the game.
Sell when it comes out. Because they make people wait for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but don't you think they'd be too behind?
Nah, I mean they have their audience. Obviously, they just appealing to the audience that they have. They're not really trying to.
They do have an audience.
Broad
They got people that are learning how to drive off of Gran Turismo.
Right?
Yeah.
They got their audience.
I played the first two GTs and I went through all of them. The last track on the fucking first GT was this fucking marathon where you had to go around that motherfucker for like damn near 2 hours. That shit was rugged. I beat that motherfucker. Same with the second one. Now, that was the one thing about Gran Turismo that kind of pissed me off because it didn't really add too many new elements. It kept it the same. But it was also one of the things that I loved about GT until Need for Speed came into the factor, and then I loved Hot Pursuit. Man, look, that's what I'm saying. The PlayStation at the time, these are multi-plats now, but except for GT, but man, I mean the place like Tabal was one of my favorite.
Yeah, Tabal number one, that was fire.
Yeah, Tabal number one and Tabal number two. I mean, the Straga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Fire Emblem. I mean, PlayStation. We have Ark of the Lad, fucking Legend of Dragoon. I could keep going on and on and on with fucking PlayStation 1, 2, and even 3. I like.
But it's not the 90s no more, man.
I was just about to say, my older brother had this shit.
That was just a hell of a drug, bro.
Now we got motherfucking Cuda. That's what we got right now with the PlayStation 4, man.
You know what I miss that Sony ain't got no more? My fucking SOCOM. SOCOM was king. Period.
All right. I'll let you know.
I don't think you'll ever see SOCOM.
That last one was trash, bro.
No, I'm talking about old school SOCOM 1 and 2. Everything after that was garbage.
Yeah.
You won't see another SOCOM though.
Yeah, I know it's a sad part, man. SOCOM changed my life forever, though. When it came to like games,
they got a lot of old franchises.
Man, no one's got love for Twisted Metal. Like y'all ain't talking about Twisted
Metal. Twisted Metal was big. Twisted Metal was big.
Twisted Metal was my favorite game. I even had the fake one on PC. It was some other shit. You still got to shoot rockets.
Like, y'all talking about y'all very first experience with PlayStation. That was it.
I mean, you gotta understand the gaming division is just different now. They appealing to these little kids out here. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's not. They're appealing
everybody ain't really trying to take in that risk of making.
They're appealing to what sells the most,
and that's why. That's why Halo Wars 2. It's flop.
Nah, don't even talk about Halo War. That shit was false advertisement. How you make a commercial?
Halo Wars 2 flop because it's RTS on a console.
About what the sales numbers of that game is, or about Quantum Break. Those are
Halo Wars 2 flop because people remembered Halo Wars 1 was not what they advertised in the commercial. They got me too, bro. They got me too.
Halo Wars 2 is a good game, though.
Everybody's got the problem is when they first bought Halo Wars, they thought it was a FPS. When they played it, they're like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
Let me jump in here.
Y'all some other shit.
11-year-old Xbox kid
on PC. It shouldn't have been a console game. Console gamers don't want to play RTSs. Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why they've always sold.
It's a dead genre, man. It's a dead genre.
It was on PC too, and they didn't buy it.
Nah, people are still playing StarCraft.
Yeah, but StarCraft's the only exception.
Developer that did Halo Wars 2 and it still did bad. That right there says volumes for console gaming. Creative Assembly is a pedigree developer in the RTS genre, and they still did bad.
Yeah, see, Halo Wars 1 had a demo.
I guarantee you, Microsoft won't make no more Halo Wars.
So come on, man. No, I hope they do. I hope they do, man. It's a great RTS, man. It's really good. I mean,
listen, maybe if they change the name.
That I didn't buy.
Listen, maybe if they change the name and the character figures, yeah, probably.
Look, this is something that I've said on BGST, and Z can vouch for me on this. I said that the one thing that makes PlayStation
great,
successful,
great.
Is variety.
I won't say great, but the one thing that makes PlayStation successful is the fact that they'll just keep on regurgitating these games until you like it. They're going to force you to like it.
That's right.
And that's the same thing that what Xbox needs to do with their franchises.
Instead of bullshitting with that bag, man. That's real. Xbox be bullshitting with that bag.
Phil Spencer's
business.
I've said this for years. I feel like Microsoft is still trying to find their identity.
No, they found their identity now.
They don't know what the hell
they have their identity.
Listen, they tried to act like Nintendo. That failed. They try to act like Sony. That failed. They don't know where the hell their place is in this game.
No. You know what? Sony is acting like Microsoft. They acting like the 360 era. Because they took the 360 way of business.
The PS4
and that's bad.
Reverse engineer.
It's not my fault. Your company ain't follow up.
You just said that the Xbox took.
Listen, the only successful thing successful Microsoft ever had was the 360. That's it.
PlayStation.
Listen.
Xbox has kept on innovating, and right behind has been Sony this whole fucking time. Sony came out with the PlayStation.
What nigga act like the PS2 was a flop? What the fuck?
I didn't say.
I'm just saying. No,
I didn't say it was a flop.
I'm trying to say is y'all representing Microsoft like if Xbox been doing their thing from day one. They had one successful console, and that was it. The 360. Everything after that was dog shit.
That's the thing about numbers.
It ain't about numbers. I'm talking about people talking about the console. Nobody's talking about Xbox One.
Without the name, people would look at that. That what got me for stop playing the motherfucking PlayStation 2 was the fact that when I seen Madden on fucking the OG Xbox, and then I seen it on what that live too. I was like, whoa, this shit is completely different. And then you had Brute Force. Then you had Halo. I hated shooters. The only shooter that I liked was 007 on the N64.
You know when you look in the sky, you see that shooting star.
Come on, man.
It's a once in a lifetime thing. Sometimes
Halo made shooters what they are today.
Remember back then, bro.
PlayStation always had third-party support. In fact, that's why
always
they lost it because it wasn't selling.
So you can't say anything about third-party support. What are you talking about?
You're saying they took the 360 playbook. What playbook? PlayStation was always successful.
Always.
They fucked up with the PS3.
Okay.
Got the market.
But just came back. Wait. Think about this. The original Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Remember the original console, right?
Yeah.
For every genre of game, they had an exclusive. Every genre.
That was 360. You're talking about Xbox One?
I'm talking about original Xbox. They have their own sports line.
Yeah. Remember Fusion Frenzy?
I agree. They had every genre.
And what
even
happened?
if it wasn't the best.
You know what happened?
Think about it. Think about it like this.
Nobody gave a fuck about it until Halo came out. That's what happened.
Think about it like this. Z is an OG Xbox fan.
Yo, what are you talking about?
He can't find a real game he like out there.
Time the original Xbox launched.
Right.
Yeah.
The what?
It was
Halo came with it.
What are you talking about? Atagi was look, you guys, if y'all played Atagi, y'all wouldn't be talking about me, ho. Fuck that shit. What are you talking about?
Hold on, listen. I had an OG Xbox. Only the few hardcore had an OG Xbox.
I had one.
There's 360 people.
I had one.
With the Xbox One now that never owned an OG Xbox.
Yep.
They don't even know what the fuck this shit actually was in real life.
There's people now that they haven't even owned a PlayStation 1 or 2. So, you know what I'm saying? Or a 3.
Were they 17 years old? Of course not.
I mean, they're like
there's people that's just like I said, the PlayStation 4 is a hipster machine. It's the popular thing. That's fine.
Because that's how consoles do. That's how you take over the market.
At the end of the day, Sony has history. Microsoft just got into this bullshit, and they had one lucky console after that. They still trying to find lightning in the bottle.
Bro,
it was lucky. The 360 was lucky.
You can't be in the game for 15 years. And then look
listen, when you got money in your pocket, you can still take a chance. Period.
Now that Warzone, that actually doesn't make any sense.
All right, talk to me, because you be flip-flopping ass nigga. What's up?
Hold on. You can't say that Microsoft are just new to the industry.
But then I knew
when
the console thing.
Hold on.
This is the third one.
When Sony came in,
they rushed the second one.
They were successful with the PlayStation right off the gate.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter when you come in and stuff like that. So you can't really say that.
Yeah, they undercut Sega. It was just like back then. Sega was supposed to just take over the market and actually even overthrow Nintendo. But the fact of it was that Sega came out over aggressive with a high ass price, just like.
Don't that sound like the Xbox Scorpio right now? They look desperate right now, huh? That's what I'm trying to say.
But Drug, you ain't making no sense.
I'm trying to say what you just said. No, you just said Sega. No. You just sat here and said Sega got desperate, right? And they did what?
I didn't say Sega got desperate. I said they said they came out with their head big, and they came out with the more expensive console, while PlayStation was just getting in the game because they were pissed off at what Nintendo did to them. And so they was like, we're going to undercut every goddamn body. And so that was the reason why I got a PlayStation, because and for my homeboys that got a PlayStation, I was in school. I was just now starting to do a little job, you know what I'm saying, just doing some shit at a pizza place. I didn't even drive yet. And so so my homeboy had the PlayStation 4, and he was like, oh man, you know, my dad got it for the PS1. And he's like, my dad got it for me, man. And so we was playing Tekken and other games that I was talking about. And I was like, man, I was thinking about getting a Saturn because, you know, I'm all about Sega. But then I went and I was like, shit, I don't have enough. I can't earn enough money to get this damn the Sega Saturn. So I went and got me a PlayStation, and that was exactly how a lot of people is. That's exactly what I'm talking about now, because even back then, people, the casual and the parents, they don't change for shit, and that's why I say that the Scorpio should be a affordable price. So instead of being $150 more, just be $50 more. You know what I'm saying? That would resonate with a lot of people, because everybody will see that it's more graphically more powerful. But it also goes to what I'm saying.
I am so confused. I am just confused.
No. I'm going back to my point. But so when the PlayStation was cheaper back then the PlayStation got arrogant. And then the PlayStation 3 came out with that $600. Then the Xbox undercut their ass. Remember, the OG Xbox was pretty expensive. I didn't get one until way late. It was like, I think
wasn't the Xbox out already a year after the PlayStation 3 came out?
No, the Xbox 360 was already out before.
That's what I'm saying.
It came out 05. PS3 came out 06.
What ruined Sony is because they kept talking about our games are gonna look better than the 360, and when you looked at them side by side,
that $600 price
it was a lot of. It wasn't just the price; it was a lot of things.
And it was the same thing that happened with the Xbox One.
Listen. This is what I'm trying to give you some knowledge now. This is what I'm trying to tell you is you sitting here telling me that Sony sat here and said, "Yo, this console is gonna look better than the 360," and then when you actually looked at both games, they didn't look that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both look good, but they were on the same level. Sony had to push out their games to utilize the power within that console. That's the same struggle that Microsoft is going to go through now with the Scorpio. They're going to have to make their own shit to push this shit and make it look like, oh yeah, this is why you need this. They're going to have a hard time. Everybody keeps saying, oh, it's going to be 4K 60. Not every game is going to be 60 frames per second on that console. Period. Fuck, I'm sick of this shit. Fuck. Well, shit, man. That's it, though. This shit.
Okay, but with that being said, let's get the hell up out of here.
They can still sell PlayStation VR. What the fuck is going on with that?
I saw one yesterday, Best Buy.
Oh, so that shit's still in stores.
Fucking Roisin chip.
I mean, that shit was $400. That shit was $400.
No one's.
And that's without the dildos and shit.
No one's really doing anything with the PlayStation VR.
That shit's $5.
Yeah, dude, man, come on. Man.
So well, everyone, if you can find
this is Sony's. This is
what
Sony's.
Nigga gonna come home from work and play a game where you gotta look for a job?
No,
my bad. Like, come on, nigga.
And who wants to
put ain't got no job? His girl working, but he at home playing Job Simulator.
Oh shit! That shit $500 too much, man. That shit's just way.
He would invest into it. And I think this is the last year. This is the last year that Sony has to really push this thing out. Like, I know it just came out, but they haven't really set any games for it. What games? I mean, they have some indie games there.
$500 though.
What?
$500.
And it's not even. And it's not even with the camera.
Games ain't that great for $500.
Exactly.
You gotta.
Is it GT supposed to be VR ready?
The games look more like demos, man.
I don't pay attention.
I thought they said that GT was going to be VR.
Listen, if people don't know, let me tell you something. Racing games is nothing more than buying the same goddamn Corvette for $60 just so you could do left turns for 3 hours. Fuck that. Worst genre.
What?
The shittiest genre.
Neo.
God damn that racing.
Yo, I'm so mad right now. I'm over here watching the playoffs. I don't know if anybody's like a basketball fan in here.
I'm a huge basketball fan.
Yo, the Pacers was just up 24 points on these people. Now the Cavs just pulled ahead.
Man, that's that man. The East is so whack. Other than Washington,
and the Bulls are coming.
Hey, Mega, your boys took that L last night too, boy.
They can't. Man, look, there's no help. Westbrook went kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? He should have passed the ball a little bit down the stretch, but
he looked like man, Westbrook.
There ain't no help. I mean, there really ain't no help, man. I mean, Oladipo, this is first time in the playoffs. I mean, actually, there was only 3 players that's been in the playoffs with this new team. You know what I'm saying? Well, 4 if you add Taj Gibson. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Westbrook scored 50, man. You know, they lacked off a little bit.
Yeah, but that shit don't mean nothing. That 50 don't mean nothing if you ain't getting the W.
Period. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why he said fuck it. But you know what? Fuck it. Nobody was expecting the Thunder to do anything this year. I didn't even expect them to get to the 6th.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think they
were. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? There was people that was thinking that they wasn't even going to make the playoffs. All this means is that in the offseason, it's some big things going. There's some shit that's been going on, and I know that this is illegal because that's the kind of shit like what the Golden State did with Durant and shit. But Millsap, the radio station out here in OKC, was like, man, Millsap has been out was out here like right before the playoffs, and he was talking with the coaches. So I don't know if Millsap
to OKC.
Yeah, so and that's a big pickup. That's a big pickup. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, I think he has to change scenario. He has to get out of there.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Atlanta is, man. They're gonna have to blow Atlanta up, and man, I hope people can really be tired of the paper tiger, which is Dwight Howard. Man, that dude is
trash. A fucking seller. I hate that
trash.
As a Lakers fan, he is soft bitch.
Well, no, he was exposed in the fucking finals against the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? When the littlest dude was out there balling for him, and he was hurting. That was Jameer Nelson. You know
crazy boy busting his ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you had Bynum punk you like that? Come on, man. Yeah. So, you know, that Atlanta just needs to blow up. If the Clippers don't get past Utah, then the Clippers need to blow up. But I hope Utah loses, because if Utah loses, then the Thunder might have a good chance of getting Hayward, and that would be
that'd be dope.
That'd be real dope. So, you know, all right, let's deal with my sports.
All right, well, with that being said,
OKC.
But at least the people in the chat understand basketball because they talking about it.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hit the like button. Oh, I want to say before we get the hell up out of here. Listen, tomorrow I'm gonna probably do a 5-second video around about 9 o'clock or so. I still gotta get with these guys here and talk about it. There's gonna be something about 9:30, be exclusive something that I'm doing on Beam. Gonna give away stuff. This is gonna be exclusive on Beam. So
add him on Beam, man.
Yeah,
add that man on Beam.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. In the chats. Fuck with you.
Hey, I'm finna join Beam myself when Injustice 2 come out, and hopefully by that time, Next Gen 7 Scary will finally.
Did you see the new trailer for Injustice 2?
And go. Yeah, man, I can't wait. And finally go ahead and we have this K Mega versus Next Gen Part 2, so we can get this shit settled.
Hey, Mega, which one of y'all was playing that Dead or Alive 5
next week?
That was me and Z, and you know what I'm saying.
What's up? Can I get a fade? I already caught you on Killer Instinct. Can I get a fade though?
Can who get?
Can we get a fade?
Can I get a fade though?
See how quiet he gets when
No.
I don't say
who. In that Dead or Alive 5, can I get a fade?
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, you can come and get it.
I already caught you in Killer Instinct. You ain't even know it was me. I just slid right in the party and caught you.
I ain't gonna lie. He was playing that Killer Instinct.
It was a while back. It was like
it had to be a while back, because I mean, shit, I didn't play for a long time, and then I got in, and then LG and what Bam Bam's crazy motherfucking ass, they got me to get back into the groove a little bit. So you must have called me right before the end.
I slid in there with Orchid and worked you, bro.
That you might have.
She's a cheese though. She's always been a cheese though.
I don't play no games, man.
Don't slide in. Just go ahead and let yourself be known, so we can go ahead and we can do that shit again.
I definitely will, my brother.
All right, yeah. And then when that Tekken 7 come, also bow down to the Lord Mega.
Nah, we skip Tekken, bro. Street Fighter.
All bow down to the Lord Mega.
We could go back to multiplayer podcast. We could go to multiplayer podcast episode 10, and we were supposed to play from then till now. We still ain't playing, niggas. So
hey, you know what? Let me say this to you.
Mega ducking them hands.
No, hold on. Let me say this to you.
You don't make it go to church.
I got that whack in the Street Fighter on the PC first, right? So I went ahead and I played I played Hillary, Django Feet, right? So you know what I'm saying? So I played him
too.
No, well, he got the best. I'm not
my DNA.
I'm not good at Street Fighter because I don't play it. I didn't. The story mode was dog shit when I finally waited for that shit to get there. Anyway, well, I even double up and watch that shit on the PlayStation 4. I've been playing on the PlayStation 4. So anybody want to play me in Street Fighter 4? I mean Street Fighter 5. Let's go ahead and do it. I need to practice. I'll go ahead and I can give you, and then we can go ahead and when I thump your ass, I'm going to make sure it's going to be posted. I'll share play that shit. So you better whoop me and never let me
before one, he can't make it pop on the Bullrog with an extra. With an extra skin we ain't never seen.
Hey yo, listen. Well, before we get the hell,
I'll train you, K Mega. I'll train you.
Okay, cool.
Say this, yo. I want to give a special shout out to my man MVP Magazine. And nigga said he spent 120 hours with the Joy-Cons. On that note, we're gonna get the hell up out of here. And nigga said you did 120 hours with Zelda with the Joy-Cons. I'm done.
Make sure you check us out tomorrow night.
That's worse than you with the Gouda cores, man. That shit running nigga neck. But now we out of here though, man. Thank you. Hit the like button. We go.